let me ask another question about MindSherpa, the publishing house. How that born? From where came that idea? Okay, let me take to the next step. Let's create a publishing.
Another time, another feeling was December the last year, because one of my friends from Uruguay, she wrote me about the Jesus, my autobiography book. She told me, Carlos, where can I get this book? Because I'm trying to find it. For me, it's really difficult to find in Amazon. Eventually, she got it, that book. But we started talking.
The printed translation or the only?
No, ebook. The ebook, but was the previous one, not the one who is now in Amazon. Not that one, because this version is a completely different version. It's more professional version. But we are talking about the previous one. But she found many problems to get that book. And in that moment, I felt, why if I ask for the rights of that book? But I need to get in contact with the publishing house in America, no? The publishing house, like technology. So that idea, like a seed, starting that moment, was December of the last year. Until now, just 8 months passed, just 8. We have a publishing house. We are working in many books, not just in 2 books. So I think it's a big step since that day. But I think was an idea. That idea didn't came to me from my ego. Was from my guidance system. Yeah, was from my guidance system. It's still there. Sometimes when I am afraid, because sometimes I'm really afraid of something, because I'm still on the matrix, and the matrix is many problems. I need to solve this problem here, and appears another one here. I need to face that problem there. I need another one comes, things like that. Sometimes it's really difficult, but that voice for the guy, for the guy, always is there. No? Just be confident. Just wait. The moment is coming. It's the most repetitive idea in the last day. Just wait. The moment is coming.
What do you say is the mission of MindSherpa Publishing House?
To all those teachings from Jesus, Jesus channeling, and Ananda as well, reach to the general public. Because there are a lot of information
in as many languages as possible, because they are available to the English speak community. What wasn't really happening is the other languages. Looks like nobody was really interested on doing something, and it's okay. I think the universe just chose you being the front runner to make that information available in as many languages as possible. Do you see this way?
Yeah, well, in this moment, as you know, we have in Spanish. Soon, I think it's gonna be in Portuguese as well. So that's our
let me tell my story.
Plan. I think that's gonna happen. I'm really confident about that. That's gonna happen in about 6-8 months. That book, Jesus My Autobiography, is gonna be in Portuguese as well. So that means we are gonna reach big part of the world.
Yes.
Pretty much all America. Well, not United States and Canada, but except those countries, pretty much all America.
And some of Africa too. I just had to tell about my story, how I get involved in this project.
With that, yeah. Please,
because
go
it
ahead.
was fascinating. And at the same time that Carlos was translating Tina's book to Spanish, I had the same feeling. This information should be available for the Portuguese speaking community, including my family and all my friends. So I literally started contacting publishers in Brazil and telling them, you have to translate these books. And I got to talk to them. No, we are too busy, already committed with so many others translation. We can't do it. Until I had in one-to-one session with Tina, and I talked to her, I want somebody to translate your book to Portuguese. I said, why not you? The back of my mind, I thought, I'm not a translator. No, I know Portuguese and English, but I'm not a translator. But when I saw nobody else would do it, why not? So I started translating. When I finished translating, I said, okay, now I just need to find somebody to publish. Shouldn't be that difficult, right? Didn't happen. So it's okay. I really learn to trust in the guidance. I knew that Jesus was behind that, and he didn't put me into work so hard on translating that book for nothing. So you know what? I'm putting here on the shelf. When it's time, he'll let me know. And then I meet Tina this February, and she said, contact Carlos. And to be honest, I wasn't expected that you would publish the book in Portuguese. But I knew that somehow from you, I would find a way. And then when I realized, wow, he just created a publisher, can you do the Portuguese too? And you said yes. And then I was just amazed. Thank you, Jesus. I knew you had my back all this time.
And be honest, Eleonora, I was waiting the Portuguese version. I already told you, but at some point in the last year, I felt you're gonna be involved in the Portuguese version as well.
Yeah, he told me the plan better before he told me.
Exactly, but I asked at that moment. I asked, how? I like to speak Portuguese because I have many friends from Portugal and from Brazil, but my Portuguese is really bad, really, really bad. But I understand pretty much everything that they are talking, no? But my Portuguese is really bad. How? I cannot translate into Portuguese, and how can I do that? So when you came to me and said, okay, I understand. So I was waiting.
It's like the veil fell.
Yeah. So it was the aha moment in that point. I said, okay, now I understand that.
Wow, it has been, we know each other for like 6 months now. And as I like to tell you, you only give me good news. That's why I like to talk to you.
Well, I'm really happy to hear that.
Let's talk about our favorite book at the moment, Jesus, my Autobiography. This book is available in Spanish for many, many countries. I can tell you that it's available in US at Amazon and also in Brazil in Amazon. I know that some people are waiting for the Portuguese version. It will come. But if you can't wait and you already understand Spanish, get it Spanish, and then you get the Portuguese one later. Which are the countries that the book is available now?
Well,
the physical copy. The electronic, the ebook, of course, all over the world.
Exactly, absolutely. But the paper book, the physical book, is available in Spain. You can go to MindSherpaBooks.com and you can order your books. It's gonna be in your home in about 3 days at most. The same in Peru and in Ecuador. The paper books is there in Peru and Ecuador as well. You can get in touch with or you can connect with any of the directors on the Peru and Ecuador. All the telephone number, all the information, emails is on the web page, MindSherpaBooks.com. Soon in Mexico, I think it's going to be at the end of this month in Mexico as well. Because many people from Mexico, there are complaining about why is not this book here. Mexico
Why
is a
not
really big
yet?
market. So Mexico is important. So this morning I was talking with Leticia, who is in charge in Mexico, and she told me, Carlos, many people is question me why we are waiting for that book. So yeah, I think at the end of this month the book is gonna be there in Mexico. And believe me, we are working really hard in the book getting Colombia and Argentina as soon as possible.
That's very nice. And I was thinking about a question that I suggested Carlos. If you have that favorite book, a book that's really changed your spiritual trajectory, and you really would like to see that book translated in your native language, right now, leave in the comment of this live. We do not promise, but we're gonna take note of all those things. And in the future, if it's to happen, we're gonna address when the time is coming.
Mm-hmm.
Carlos, the way I see that MindSherpa, why MindSherpa right now? For example, looking at everybody that's involved in this project, we are all in our spiritual evolution. We are all doing our internal work.
Exactly.
So just for you to have an idea, the high vibration of this project is really maintained by the people that are involved in.
Yeah.
And we are all very passionate about really sharing this information throughout the globe.
100% agree.
Why this at this moment? There are hundreds, if not thousands of books being written by people sharing their own experience, sharing about their own technique that they developed to help them advance in their spiritual evolution, that those books contain a very important information that will help somebody else, not only on their native language, but also to at least the major languages in the world, like Spanish, Portuguese, French, and so on. So I think we are involved in something that can become really big. And Carlos, what would you say to somebody that's watching right now if they want to get involved? You see, if you want to get involved in something just by sending good thoughts, you're already contributing. But have you thought of if anyone wants to contribute in somehow with this project, what they can do? Sorry, I didn't ask that question before.
Email us.
Yeah.
If this project is part of your blueprint, I repeat, if this project is part of your blueprint, 100% sure you are going to be in this project. Because all the people who is involved in this project, all of us, as you said, we are waking up to a bigger reality. we are trying to understand ourselves. That is our secret. That is our power, because all of us do it not because money or not because just a business. It's not just a business. That is a movement, and we believe that. So all the people who are listening in this moment and said, okay, I love what they are saying. So if you really love it, what you are saying, and something, our words has touched you, just email us or contact me, or any of the directors in any country. But 100% sure, if it's part of your blueprint, you're going to be in this project. Because we need people. But we need people who really push the project in that good way. We don't have, for example, people in Chile. We don't. In Paraguay,
right? Uruguay.
In Uruguay, not yet. In Bolivia, not yet. So we are still growing up.
How about Venezuela?
Not yet as well. No? So there are many countries we still need to cover, but at some point we will do it. We just be patient at that point.
Yeah, one thing that I feel very confident on you, and you are so in touch with your guidance that when the right person comes for each country, you just know. You really surprised me when you just came to me and said, do you want to be the director of US? That wasn't something that never go to my mind.
And you was
but when
afraid.
You asked, I had no doubt. I had no doubt because that all makes sense. And of course, I want to be part of that.
Exactly. I think I just listen to that voice come to me. Because that happened exactly the same to Gloria in Spain. At some point, say, who is going to be in charge in Spain? But believe me, that inner voice, your voice come from your guidance system, said, this person. So that happened in Ecuador, with you in America, in United States, with Gloria in Spain. And yeah, I think it's going to happen.
And in the future, Brazil also. We see in the future, if I take Brazil or somebody else. When the times come, we think about it. We don't have, you see, that's the thing. When you think of something that you need, that you want to get somewhere, you think you need to have laid out all the single steps. No, you don't. You need the vision. You need to know what you want to get, but you don't need to know how. All the hows you don't need. You only need to listen the guidance for the next best step.
Mm-hmm.
Because if you knew everything in detail, you'd run away. You couldn't take it. You run away. That's for your one good that is revealed to you one step of the time. You just need to trust.
And that's it. One step of the time. And that's it. And you will see the next step.
Carlos, let me show my screen because I would like you to talk to us about a very, let me see. Sorry, let me just do something before I start showing. I would like you to talk about this event. So when you come here to, let me do it again, MindSherpaBooks.com, and then it comes straight in Spanish, but if you speak English, you can just come here and select English.
Just swap in English,
and this beautiful picture of Tina Spalding appears. Jesus and Ananda speak to the Hispanic world. What that means? Let's click here to find out. Can you explain to us a little bit more what's gonna happen on 10th of December in Barcelona?
No, it's November.
Oh, sorry, November. I see November. Yeah. I don't know why I say December.
It's November. It's November 10th in Barcelona. It's gonna be the first time with Jesus and Ananda will channel to the Hispanic world. So that is gonna be a very big event. That day is Sunday 10th November. Tina is gonna channel in the morning. You're gonna channel in the morning and in the afternoon. And in the afternoon as well, Carol is gonna be there with the sound bath. She's gonna answer some question. Some of that question, 100% sure, she's gonna answer through Sina Allen. So
speaking in Spanish.
Let me translate, obviously, and translate to Spanish. But let me ask you this: how many opportunities you have to get in contact with that consciousness to answer your question? That's maybe never is going to happen again for you.
How many chances you have to ask a question straight to Jesus?
For example, or to Sina as well, or to Ananda.
Exactly.
So let us, the people in Spain, think that is a really big opportunity for all of them. So that's going to happen the November 10th in Barcelona. And let's say that's going to be available online as well. But online, just for the people who are not living in Spain.
I see. So
we have all the information there, present and online, and
Yes, you can come to the website and get your tickets straight away from here. Carlos, since we are here on the website, let's just browse a little bit and then we can finish pretty soon. I know it's very late for you. Here are some books that we already have available there.
Mm-hmm.
And if you want to learn more about the authors, here is the place that you'll go. Would you like to talk just a little bit about Nuria's book? And then
that's an amazing one. I call that book the Harry Potter in Spanish. I call that. No, because it's really an amazing book. Huh? The title of that book is pretty much like this. It's Natalie, the Warrior of the Rainbow.
Is that already available in ebook?
No, we are working on that. So it's gonna be available. I think about half of the September, pretty much 15th of September. Yeah, we are working on that because now in this moment we are working on the layout, on the cover of the book as well. So it's gonna be ready for I think about 15th of September. But tell me, I read that book. It's quite good book. I repeat, it's the Harry Potter in Spanish. But it's a it's not a guy in the sense that it's a male, it's a female character. That's the name, Natalie.
I see. I can't wait to read her book. Carlos, I'm going to stop sharing now. And which message would you like to leave us?
Passion. Work in your passion. That is the point. If you work in the things you really love to do, I mean your passion, whatever it is, could be writing, singing, drawing,
fishing, cooking, can be anything.
Anything, cooking, take care of cats, whatever it is, but do your passion. Really do it. Work on it. But that is going to change your vibration first, and then it's going to change your reality. So that is really, really important in this time, because now we as a radar, we check the world and see problems everywhere. And the only thing is going to swap our timeline is our passion. Work in your passion. That is really important. Even Jesus has talked really much about this topic, about the passion. So work in your passion. Do it. Just enjoy it, what you are doing. That is going to change part of your reality.
I agree. And I like to tell people one simple thing. You heard everywhere that you were created the image of God. And God is the energy of love. So every time that you align yourself with love, you are happy, you rise your vibration, and it's simpler to do than you think. Because the only thing you need to do is to be in the present moment and stop thinking the past or in the future. Every time you bring your attention to the present moment, that's been living your passion, dancing, singing, or just observing nature, or just pay attention to your breathing, to your breath, can be anything. Automatically you align yourself with your true nature.
That's right.
And living your passion, when you feel that driven, you'll be able to stay in that state for longer. Because it feels good to do things that make us feel good. It's as simple as that. So you just want to do more of it.
Absolutely. Yeah, that is the point. And the people need to know that it's really important. Working your passion is really important.
And it's not being selfish. If somebody wants to call selfish, so be it.
You are right. That is part of as well, no? Be aware, because many people, as you said, is gonna call you selfish, but it's nothing about that. It's just you looking after you.
Another thing I like to say is, first you take care of your own vibration. Align yourself to love. When you learn about self-love, it's easier to extend to others. But if you are miserable, how you can give love to others if you don't have, even for yourself?
Exactly.
Carlos.
And your vibration creates your reality. So that just remember that if you are in the lower vibration, you are creating that lower reality. So you need to raise your vibration. How? Do your passion. Work in your passion.
Yes. Just give a try for a week and then let us know how you feel.
Exactly.
If you don't need to believe in us, just try for a week, just try it and see what happened.
Yeah.
Carlos, thank you so much for coming to the Awakening Path. I really enjoyed talking to you about all the subjects. I feel really grateful for being part of this project. And I just like to extend my gratitude to you to really sharing this information to so many people that can use it and really use it to change their life for better.
From my part, is thank you to be part of this dream, because it's a dream as same time as a movement, consciousness movement. Yeah, really, I really appreciate your help in everything, because I know you are pushing a lot in America, United States, emailing many people there. We are not get details now, but I know you're working hard there. So let me present my deepest appreciation and gratitude as well, Eleonora.
Thank you, Carlos. So,
and thank you so much for inviting me.
We'll speak for hours straight. Thank you so much, and see you next time.
See you, Eleonora, and thank you so much as well.